Hey, he showed up, but it won't come out. He's up there trying to poke it to get it started. That's not a good sign. Not much of a sunrise. Becky was up before me this morning, and I was very late, especially for me. She said I missed the big orange glow when she let Rainey out to go potty. Kind of like I missed the cows coming out of the feed barn because Blue beat me to it. But that group right there is all that was in there. And yeah, after shoveling in those tote bins last night, my shoulder was bugging me for some reason when I got in. Oh my God. Yeah, I could not get comfortable last night with it. So I'm wide awake this morning. Yeah, right. Either way, I'm here. Don't ask for any more. Dang, nothing like people going by 90 miles an hour. So anyway, we spilled a little bit. Actually, that wasn't a wee spill. That was when the second tote was full and he raised the auger up. It happens. So number one and number two are full. And I gotta see if I can find the guy's number that has the other pellets. See if I can get a hold of him and get a couple tote bags. And the plan is we'll mix pretty much 1-to-1. And she didn't drink anything all night. I almost overfilled that last night. Chewing her cud. It counts. Okay, well that's enough of the BS for the morning. Can't tell it's raining, can you? They're the only ones outside. Everybody else is chilling out in here. Just a chilling. Ty decided she's gonna give herself a workout because we're getting about where we need the lockups over here for maternity pen. They're actually getting close to needing to be cleaned, but yeah, we'll go for a while. She decided she's going to move some hay up on the deck so she can feed these girls over there instead of over here. Yeah. I don't know how far she's going to get. But at the moment, we're only feeding 2 or 3 bales a day to these girls. So, you know, if she gets a dozen up there, that gets to the weekend pretty much. We're close to it. And you'll love this one. Feed truck was here last night, right? And I filled 2 of the big totes. My mother tells me this morning, she calls me to, quote, remind me that she was out of feed in the back barn. Well, she wasn't reminding me anything because I didn't know that to begin with. I could have brought them up and filled them right out of the truck. And she doesn't like these because she says she can't reach down in them. Well, guess what? She's going to get tote number 1 right there because that's the one I'm going to take her. Actually, I might take her number 2 just because I don't feel like swapping the lids. Because I'm not going to bucket it out of these into her little ones. And if I take it out of the upright, well, then we're going to be bucketing out of these and by the weekend to feed the calves. So, I'm going to make her mad. And before I do that, I'm going to run to the shop and show you something. That stuff I used to stick this in the end of the pipe, yeah, it was still tacky and this thing would wiggle. So I wasn't going to be able to do what I was planning on doing. So instead, I actually found a piece of tubing, the right size, I'm gonna bolt that in, drill a hole there and drop a bolt in it to keep everything where it belongs. And I already know I'm gonna have to play with it a little, because this is on an angle this way. So by the time that's bolted up there, I'm not sure it'll work, so I'll probably have to space it a little about like that, which is no big deal. And it fits on there nicely, just like so. We decided that probably should get sealed, even though it's cedar. If it's sealed, hopefully, it won't soak up urine and manure. Not that there should be much, but
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Make it last forever. Do it right the first time. You don't got to redo it. And I ran into a little issue with that piece I made. I got the bottom holes drilled. Bolts are sitting there, but the top holes came right in line with this. So it was going to be a little difficult to put bolts there. So I just had to trim it down and put new holes in it. It happened to be a piece that was already on the shelf. Had 3/16 holes instead of quarters, so all I did was just pop the holes out. And yes, our coats are hanging here because we've been outside. You can see right there, that was where the holes were. And this will get it underneath there enough that we can actually bolt it in. So.
And you should probably tell Mom you're an all-weather one.
Tell them what, huh?
I'm using an all-weather seal.
Oh, it's an all-weather sealer/stain. I would have preferred a clear sealer, but
we don't got none.
That's all right. This will work. This way, when they do crap on it, you won't see it, right?
I don't know, Dad. You can test that out.
And the reason we're soaked is, yes, of course, it was raining as soon as I went to move that bin back for my mother. Which I'm sure I'll hear about her having one of the big bins back there. But she fills the bucket with a coffee can, so it's not like it's that hard. Not like she's scooping a full bucket out.
Like I do every day.
Yeah. And that's garbage day, so we had to take garbage up and recycle up. And Thailand she's already got, look at that. I thought we got rid of all of it. She's already got a pile started again.
That's what happens when I don't clean this.
I got a flicker shit, you know that. So, anyway.
I'm sure I'll get shit in the comments.
I'm waiting for paint to dry on that piece hanging over there.
He's literally watching paint dry.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing today, is watching paint dry. And watching myself dry, because from there down, I'm soaked. My socks are even soaked. The inherent issue with a skid steer with no front door, it all runs off the window, and then the gap in the window rubber is dead center, and when it comes down, it kind of comes down like that.
Are they short?
All over. And she complains because she's got to lean forward and run the sticks, and then it hits her in the head.
I have to, and I hit some right in my eyeballs every
So
day
it's a
of
good
my
thing
life.
I don't have a door on it, or she'd have her face in the door all the time.
But yeah, then you guys would have something to laugh at every day.
Anyway, maybe one of these years we'll get that other machine running, and it'll have a little more room in it, and I can, maybe put a backup camera on it, all the
My
fancy
machine,
stuff.
You already told me that you couldn't run it.
You've never run one of those. At least I've run one.
You said, oh, it'd be better for you because you could probably run it better than I can.
Of course, it's longer than mine, and she bumps stuff with mine. You imagine what she's going to bump with that one.
Asshole. It was one time.
One time this month, one time next month, one time the next month. Just the one time.
It was just one time, okay?
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see if I can get that together, and maybe that'll dry quick. I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath, but it'd be nice to have it done today. At least that part. And I decided, see what y'all think about it. I'm going to put a pin in. I drilled a hole in that piece that's drying. And that black mark's roughly center. It's not quite, but it's close. When that slid all the way in, I'm going to drill a hole into that. I'll just drop a pin in so it can't move. She's just hacking and coughing over there because she don't know what she's doing.
I
And
never know what I'm doing,
I might have to add a piece. I don't know when it's in there because it's going to be the edge of the bell. You can see where it is there, like 1.5 inches from the end. Is going to be tight against underneath. I think I'll put an elbow on it and run a piece up here, like where my foot is, and that's where we'll put the hair dryer. So it's up where it's not sucking dirt off the ground, and it's up out of the way, whatever. Because that shit ought to work too. One or the other better work. And like somebody said, pray you don't need it. Yeah, I hope we don't. But they keep saying we're supposed to have a nasty winter coming. Just ain't here yet.
Especially when I've already had 2 early calves, I'm not.
Yeah, and they've had calves that came early, like a week early each, which
I think the last one was
isn't too bad, but
no, it's still hard.
it's when you get like we had a whole bunch last year that were 2 weeks early.
And honestly, we've had them before, they've been a month early.
And we've saved a few of those.
But others.
Once you get 4 weeks early, they're pretty hard to save. I mean, you get a few days out of them if you're lucky.
But we had Buddy that had a freaking underbite and bug eye, and he looked like a damn alien. And he survived.
Yeah?
He had no hair.
He had a little, just wasn't much.
Nothing.
Anyway, there it is. I think it was prettier natural, but you know, I still think it needed to get sealed too, so it's sealed. Good enough. Hopefully she's done with it. I don't know if there's any sense in putting another coat on it. And there's what I done did. I ended up putting 2 washers on each side here to space it so it lines up, slides right straight in and out. Now the pressure of the floor is sticking up on it, so. And a little piece I trimmed off, I cut it down so it fit inside and glued it in. And then I thought the glue was set. I went to drill the hole through that, and it didn't work out so good. So, but it's hopefully going to be set by morning. And unfortunately, in the metal piece, the hole's a little tight for a 1/2 inch bolt to drop in. And that's all we're going to do is just drop that bolt in. So in the morning, bit is in the drill, and I will open that hole up a little bit. But I don't want to do it right now. In fact, I'll probably I could just slide that thing out and do it. Maybe I'll do that. Then at some point, I think I got some more 3-inch around here, but I know I don't have an elbow. Well, I shouldn't say that. I might have an elbow. I just got to find it. And all my bigger PVC stuff has been moved. So I don't know where the hell it is. Gotta love it. Anyway, that's the end of our day. I'm still soaking wet. So's Ty. Fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. And, hey, hope you all have a great Thursday, right? That's the next day coming, isn't it? I think so. Timex says this is Wednesday, so must be right. I had to get you a little more. That's while it's raining on my head. Unfortunately, it's washed out right through there. There. That looks more like it. And that's clouds. That really bright strip is clouds. Believe it or not. Hey, look, Ron's here. So, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get... Hi, Becky. Hi, Ron.
Hi, Becky. Hi, Ron.
Okay, there they are.
Oh, also, Nick Wesley just sent me a thing saying, hey, is Ed looking for any video? He should go out and
get a shot of the...
Yeah.
Which I just did. Ron got a couple pictures from the end of the road, and he was just saying that it was really, really nice. So, and I saw it, but I figured I better get it for you.